live stream is back over on Twitch and should be back up on YouTube as well. Yeah, for whatever reason, it keeps going off over on Twitch. So I've had to restart it a couple times. So they finally hit that welder or whatever. I haven't really been paying attention the past turn or two. But see what they're going to do. I finally hit welder also, so this puts us in a very interesting spot. Let's see, how many fire energy does it need? 40, 60, 80, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 140. Math is hard. 120, 160, 200. He needs a ton to get there, so let's do this. Really, I'm still not crazy about giving him fire energy, but I want something to finally happen with this match too, so I'm bored. Let's make some stuff happen. Well, let's blow some stuff up. Discard another giant earth because he's not going to discard this anymore. Great if I hit a switch off this, because then I can knock out this Crobat V that's been up here for forever. Scoop of nets, sweet. So we can do a couple things here. Let's remove a lot of things we can do. I want to first we gotta open up this space up here. So let's go ahead. We'll knock out this guy this turn. That's gonna be a for sure thing. Set down this Charizard. I don't think I did my. I know I don't have any more cards I can draw. I think we'll go ahead and go into the knockout up here, and then just kind of hope for the best next turn. You're not even impossible to knock out with. Discard 2 cards from my from this guy. We'll discard these 2 fire energy. From there, I kind of want to troubleshoot why my Twitch live stream keeps going out. $80, $120, $120, $160. And we'll just see what happens. Did he get there? I don't think so. $40, $80, $120, $160, $200, $220, $80, $120, $160. $280, sweet. Feel pretty good about everything here. We just need to hit a triple boost acceleration. We don't have another. I feel pretty good about doing this. So we have this Charizard VMAX down here. Another welder would have been nice, but our hand is just a little congested right now. So I can't knock. I don't think I can knock him out this turn unless I can come up with something that allows me to draw more cards. And currently, this hand is just not there right now. So knock out this Eldegoss, and then is there a way? There is. So what I want to do is grab fire energy, so I have a couple more seconds to think about this. Is Eldegoss weak to fire? Yeah. So I know what we're gonna do to try to close out this match. Potentially. Might not work either. So we're gonna actually eye down this Eldegoss this turn with this Charizard VMAX that is up here currently. Welder 2 onto there, and then we'll try to knock out this guy next turn. How many scoop up nets have I used? So as I was talking about making those cuts to scoop up net, this turn I'm probably going to use all 4 of them. So there's argument to keep them in here too. Well, let's go ahead and knock out this Eldegoss for weakness. And then a lot of things have to happen next turn. Triple boost. Welder. My hand is just a little congested right now. Really congested. I basically need a top deck Welder, and then go into a couple other cards. So now they're going to be one-shotting everything. And I think I would like them. I still think I'm going to go for the 2, cutting the 2 Zigzagoons and stuff. Oh. Why'd you bench him? Unless I have reset stamp or something. I would have not benched that Heatran. So now we might have game. If Eldegoss is in my hand right now. I'm not quite there. Oh yeah, so I'm not there though. I got a little too excited there. Let's start with Jirachi, actually. No, so the guy I want to knock out this turn. And then maybe, what do I need to hit? I need to hit a lot of things. Let's just hit it off this Jirachi. Didn't hit off this Jirachi. Let's hit it, 2 bench space. Wait a second. 220, 1 there, 1 there. I need, we're so close. So close right now. I think I was 1 welder short from getting this win. Welder 2 there. Don't think there's a way I can pull it off now, but Eldegoss gives me Welder. I can hit for 3. Welder, I can hit for 300. Okay, so there is one thing I can try to do. Let's see. Let's just grab some more fire energy. There is 1 out I have here, I think. There are 2 pings. If I hit my scoop up net off this Welder, ooh, I should have burned. I think we got it. Triple boost here. And then we'll switch. Burst ping. I think we got it. That was super close. I'm not gonna say I won until I see it happen. Okay, and then just like that, as I'm ready to make the cuts for those scoop up nets, we got there just in the nick of time. I'm going to tell my opponent, well played. You have a good deck, and that was really close. GMAX Wildfire for exactly 300 on Scorch VMAX. Okay, so I am a fan of this list. I don't think I can afford cutting those scoop up nets. That was cool. That was a close one. Sweet. I want to double check the live stream again, just real quickly before I go into another match. I should be doing that in between the streams too. Just double checking them more. That's a good time to check this out. Looks good right now. Yeah, a couple. Let's do another. Let's do another one. It's Charizard V. Nope. That was super exciting. That was favorite part about doing these live streams so far is that I get to catch awesome moments like that. Those were pretty tough odds to beat too. I still had a lot of cards left in my deck. Okay, so this one, only if they don't bench another Pokemon am I Obstagoon. So this matchup, I don't have a tech to win this matchup yet. Switch there. Please tell me they end their turn. Please tell me they end their turn. Okay, so game plan here. There's one straightforward game plan. We knock out, since they only have these two Pokemon here, I have to try to get all of my scoop up nets and then knock out this Jirachi this turn. I'm not hopeful at all this will happen, but let's go for it. That Charizard VMAX is not going to matter. It still does matter. I'm going to use Pokemon Communication. This switch doesn't matter because we are trying to go in for the Donk this turn. I can potentially knock out that Rowlet this turn with Zigzagoon. So we are just going to be going for it. We'll hit another Goon right here. So we'll attach up here. Let's take a look at what's in my deck. If any of these parts are prized, then this is going to be a lot tougher. Just one scoop up net is prized, so this does make this possible. Let's see. I could grab another Goon, but I think I actually want to keep drawing right now. Let's go ahead and start with Crobat V. We're going to Pokemon Communication away here to go grab a Dedenne. Like I said, we're just going for maximum draw because I don't have a way I can win this match if I don't win this first turn. I should be saying this more, telling more. Their deck is Decidueye V, not a Decidueye. It's a stage 2 Pokemon that prevents damage from all V Pokemon and GX Pokemon. So I don't have a way I can beat against that. We'll go ahead. We can do... Can I switch out anything? No. It's got to be Pokemon Communication away. We'll get one more. Right now, we'll get another Zigzagoon right now out here. So I have to hit a lot off this Dedenne. I don't think I can draw any more cards after this. So close. We were just a couple scoop up nets away or something. Like I said, that was being extremely greedy on my part. Unless they have the worst hand ever, we'll see. If they evolve this guy, then I will just scoop. That would have been. We were pretty far away. Marnie. Rare Candy, and then I scoop. So that is something I should keep in mind if there's a stage 1 fire guy. We should take a look into that right now. If there is anything I could tech. And if I was playing this match If I was going to League in person, I would definitely be teching in something for these matches, since I can hop in and out of these matches freely. I don't worry about that as much. Place I could probably cut one card would be Giant Hearth, and then maybe there's a Flareon or something. Oh, I know what I would tech in. Arcanine. Arcanine would be a good tech, actually, just in general, too. He hits pretty heavy. Let's go ahead. Just go into another match. Okay, cool. Not bad. Can work with this. I could scoop up Nav my first turn and give my opponent the win. It'd be pretty funny. Sorry about loud. Okay. This is always a fun matchup. So ADP is extremely controversial card right now. A lot of people want ADP just straight up banned. I'm somewhere in the middle with ADP. So on the one hand, I totally understand why someone who's played ADP, who's lost to ADP plenty of times, understands that reasoning. And then on the other hand, there's a part where I get worried about people banning cards. So once you start banning one card, where does it stop then? You complain about one thing, and then I feel that people will find other things to complain about anyways. But that's just my opinion on it. Oh, hello. We got someone in the chat. Good evening. Kanamon. Just chilling, playing some PTCGO right now. I am probably about to get demolished from an ADP deck. A little bit of a rough starting hand, but good evening. I hope your night's going well. Happy Labor Day. Most definitely getting destroyed by ADP. And if they have an energy, if they knock out the Denny, we'll scoop into another match. Been trying to figure out how to make a Charizard VMAX work, kind of more of a for fun deck. Absolutely well played on their part. I'm assuming they have everything in their hand. No, not very likely for me to come back here, so let's go ahead. Just go ahead and go into another match. Kanamon, I don't know if you're interested in the deck list or anything, but this is Charizard VMAX, kind of a deck I have been playing around with. Not a ton of lists I've seen out there. I saw some lists post-rotation, pre-rotation, but I kind of want to give him a shot because I've had some decent success with ADP to me honestly sounds like a toddler messing up the alphabet. I've never thought about that. That's a funny way to put it. We got Somber Curse. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Charizard VMAX 80. That is some funny messing up the alphabet. No, Charizard VMAX, absolutely kind of for fun deck. I'm not really playing matches in person right now because no official Pokemon tournaments are really happening. Charizard VMAX in real life would be super expensive to put together. I pulled one a couple days last night actually. I also upload. I do a lot of stuff now over on TikTok as well. I do a lot of my booster pack openings and stuff over there. Where was I going with that thought? Totally blanking. No, Charizard VMAX would be very expensive to put together. This guy is about $100 a card right now, which is to be expected, actually. I'm not surprised at all that a Charizard card is going for that much. So not a terrible starting hand. This hand will be perfect if I can hit a quick ball. Oh, they're playing fossils. Cool. Probably Aerodactyl Gallipod's kind of popular right now. He's a guy we're seeing pop up a little bit. Pretty good single prize attacker. If they play Scoop Up Nut, that'd be awesome. But no, ADP Arceus Dialga Palkia, arguably the best deck in the format right now. A lot of controversy. A lot of players wanting him banned. I was just saying earlier, I see the reasoning behind it, but then I get worried about when you start banning one card, then a lot of people I think it opens up the floodgate for a lot of other cards to be banned. Thankfully, Pokemon always has their rotation every year, so ADP won't be an issue in standard format at least a year from now. Let's see. Well, let's switch up to 2 unidentified fossils, put those onto your deck. Sweet. So this guy I gotta pay attention to. So 180, he's gonna be two-shotting most of my Pokemon. So I try to knock him out. That's all we gotta do. Let's start here. It would be great hitting a quick ball off of... Actually, I can thin my deck out a little bit right now. We're gonna hit a quick ball or something. I'm gonna discard Fire Energy. Grab 2 more, gonna grab a quick ball, gonna get a Charizard, gonna get an early knockout on this Evoddle, and all good things are going to happen. Did not hit a quick ball. Okay, so now this gets a little harder. Welder here. What I can do, I can get another Stellar Wish in. That's probably not too bad of an idea. This is how we're gonna do this. Won't get a knockout on anything this turn, most likely. I don't think I'm going to get any knockouts at all. Let's Scoop Up Net Jirachi. So we're going to get one more Stellar Wish in. Shoot, I clicked the wrong guy. That's not what I wanted to do. That's not what I wanted to do. So I guess we'll just do welder onto one onto this guy. Didn't hit anything good. I think all I can do right now is pass and hope that they don't have. That is a hefty Dedenne to pay right now. I'm not crazy about this, but I don't think I have a choice. This is scary to do, but we'll see what happens. That was a lot of resources there to discard, but we got the we do hit the Charizard, so that is super important regardless. I got Fire Crystal, actually not the worst thing in the world. That losing that Eldegoss early kind of sucks, but let's go ahead. We'll put Fire Energy here. I think I have one more Crobat V, so we're gonna just keep burning through our deck right now. That's typically the best game plan. Crobat V, I didn't even really check what was in my prizes. Let's see. I'll put out the Jirachi. Yeah, this will be cool. I'm gonna get one more Stellar Wish in this turn. put this out. Not too, considering the hand I had, that's not too bad of an outcome, actually. That's not bad at all. I can work with this. A lot of fire energy there. Don't need that. Let's grab. Actually, grab that switch. Even that'll give us an out for that Jirachi next turn. Even though we've lost 2 welders, it's possible. It's very possible that they brick on the energy they need. Triple acceleration. They probably run a couple of triple accelerations, maybe Porygon, something like that. Sweet, awesome. Whoever was that, I'm guessing it was only one of you two guys. I officially have my first forward, and cool. I'm mostly going to be doing these live streams and stuff on Sundays and random times throughout the week whenever I have time to. But mostly I'm going to try to do it on Sundays sometime between 7 p.m. till midnight. Yeah. So it is possible if they're running this kind of deck, it is possible that they brick, and I need them to. Let's see, we got one more boss's order, only one more welder, but a lot of my other resources are still there though. Sweet. Cool, we bought 1 turn. That's not too bad. We'll start by evolving this Charizard VMAX. We'll be able to knock out this Jirachi this turn at the very least. Let's get some back some of these fire energy. It'll take at least a couple turns for them to knock out. It'll take 2 turns to knock out this Charizard VMAX. I think at least, unless I'm overlooking something, which that is possible. Gotta bump that stadium. Let's get our 1 more Stellar Wishing. Because I already have both. I know I have 1 more Crobat V, so if I need to draw more cards next turn. Actually, all these are pretty good options right now. If anything, just to kind of thin out the deck this turn. Attach there, we're good there. Yeah, more fire energy. Can't hurt. Sweet, and we gotta light up this Jirachi on fire. Do I want to grab more fire energy from my deck? I do. The more I can burn my deck, that'll make my top deck better. 3 fire energy, 3 fire crystal, 2 fire. Did I use a fire crystal? So I gotta keep track of that. I finally get to take my first prize card. Sweet. Okay. Like I said, this Charizard VMAX deck, it is definitely something that is a work in progress. I just noticed once I finally started looking at it, I saw a couple other Pokemon YouTubers play around with him a little bit, mostly pre-rotation. I want to take a stab with him post-rotation, and I've had some pretty decent luck with him. So far, it's 1 or 2 cards away from being like really good, but I've been pretty happy with the results so far. So far, I basically auto-lose to Decidueye, the one that prevents all damage from your opponent's GX and V Pokemon. Potentially in that matchup, I've gotten close. I haven't pulled it off yet with this list, like donking them. It is possible. Really the star of the show in this matchup is honestly Galarian Zigzagoon. I do four of these Zigzagoons for the Scoop of Nuts, and all of a sudden, the big guys like Eternatus VMAX, I can hit, or at least it's easier to get a 1-hit knockout on them. I I do think it's most effective. In my last matchup on here, I was talking about maybe cutting 2 of them or something, but it really does help having all 4 of them. If one part of it's prized, then having that extra 10 HP makes a difference. So if they don't have any, so it's going to do 180, 180, 180, 150. So next turn, he will get knocked out most likely. Let's see what we can do. We can knock out this Evoddle this turn if I want to. We can do that. Because I got rid of that. I don't think there's much else I can do right now. Was Heatran? I don't think Heatran was prized. So I think that's what we'll go for, since that's this does use my last boss's order. I feel pretty good about knocking that out. Let's see. If I decide I want to go the Heatran route next turn, I will need him in my hand. 150 attach. Yeah, it's possible. It's very possible next turn we pull this GX attack off. So let's go ahead and go for Claw Slash for a knockout. Ooh, I didn't attach energy this turn. I will. That will make a difference next turn for Heatran potentially. And if anyone is like commenting on, I am sorry if I miss anything in the comment section. My laptop out to the side right now. That's a lot of prize cards to get by. If they have 1 energy card, then my Charizard VMAX does go down. This big guy is getting knocked out this turn, but we're going to do something cool next turn. If I can just hit a switch or a scoop up net. Actually pretty happy to be going and attacking with Heatran, because that does enable me, even if he somehow does knock out this Heatran next turn, then that means I'm still in it. But I don't think Charizard VMAX can keep up with this kind of single prize attacker deck. It'd be pretty hard. Alrighty, we definitely 150. I can retreat there, attach. So the best way would be to hit a switch right now. I don't have one more welder in my deck too. Let's just give this a go and see what happens. That's perfect. That is the perfect top deck right now. So I was looking at something here because I wanted to look carefully once during your turn before losing your bench to become active for Pokemon. Sweet. So it counts. Cool. This will make sense what I was saying. So that top deck makes this a little bit easier. Oh, I thought he was 180 for some reason. Oh, I'm being dumb. Oh, let's take advantage of Heatran for as long as we can then. For some reason, I could have sworn his HP was 180, which I actually kind of thought would have been insane. That's why it's a good thing to always read the cards. Let's go ahead, do this. We're gonna switch, make him my active. We're gonna move all those energy onto him. And I guess we'll start with the GX attack. It doesn't really matter which one. I think we're gonna be knocking most things out anyways. I don't think there's anything he probably has that I can't knock out. Let's go ahead, grab one guy that's on my bench, something like this, so we can try to get another Charizard up and running before too long. And then hit it for exactly, doesn't have resistance, nope. His resistance is fighting, that makes sense. And let's go ahead and knock this guy out. So we'll get pretty close. I don't think I need them to whiff on Welder with Prize. That's huge. I did not know that till right now. We'll see what happens. I'm not hopeful for this matchup. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. Because if they run anything, I'm shocked I haven't seen any boss's orders yet. If they can start knocking out my Dedenas, and then they'll automatically win too. So eventually I want to do more with all these live streams too, so when I start doing them more on Sunday, or if I start building a following, or whenever I start getting some of my more people over from TikTok or whatever, I really want to dwell more into kind of turning them almost into like a lecture of sorts. I want to talk more about just different aspects about the trading card game, how to build decks, two heads there, so it makes me think they're going to be some more fossil Pokemon out on the bench. I could keep going for like another hour. I'm gonna mix it up a little bit and do another match, do a different deck. Might shift gears. There's this deck. This deck and Pika Realm are probably my two favorite decks, just because they're a little bit different from what else is being played right now. I think I definitely have surprised some people on the ladder, seeing a Charizard VMAX deck that is pretty good. I'm not gonna say it's a opponent's bitch Pokemon can't be healed. That doesn't matter to me. I don't have any healing stuff in this deck anyways. Okay, let's see. This has been a super long turn for my opponent. That makes sense, so I don't think... Oh, interesting. Okay, so they've done a lot of stuff. I kind of stopped paying attention to everything they were doing, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of lost track there. Gotta have a way to retreat. They might get there. Guessing they play switches. Scoop. Nah. Doesn't be another way to get there. Scoop. That would be another way to get there. Sombra, Curse, I just noticed he started following me, so thank you. I don't know if you're hearing this or still on here. My first follower. That's awesome. Got any fire energy by discard pile? I do. That's an easy way to get some out into play. Basically, it'll come down to if they don't knock out anything next turn or don't have a way to gus up my Pokemon, then I'll be feeling better. If they do, then they'll probably win. I don't mind waiting out to see what happens. I don't got anything else going on. I do want to attach an energy, actually. I do. I want to attach an energy to this Charizard. Let's see what happens. So they can't knock out only 180. They would need not a choice band, but I think it's muscle band or something to knock him out with Aerodactyl. They could just start scooping up any of these guys on my bench. That's another option. Don't get a knockout this turn, then I am feeling better about winning this kind of an odd matchup. Ooh. Okay, so I think they're going to come in with Aerodactyl possibly this turn. Does this guy have free retreat costs? He does. Okay, so they'll do some damage this turn. If they got Boss's Order or anything, I don't know why they wouldn't. This deck, I would probably put in Marnie. Okay, so I'm feeling a lot better now about this matchup. So nothing's gonna get gussed up this turn. And as long as I can take a knockout. So we'll leave good old Heatran up there as long as I'll take 2 prizes there. We'll go ahead and knock out Heatran, and I should be able to knock out anything else that he puts into play. Because I'll have to leave something out in the active to attack with. So let's go ahead. Let's be a little flashy. This Heatran's GX attack. Let's make that visual happen. Hot Burn GX. Cool. Alrighty. I always have a bunch of Pokemon cards or something around me. This was a little bit of a story about this deck. I've taught a lot. This was a Ho-Oh theme deck. Legendary Battle, something or another featured. This is pretty old now. The cards that were in here. This is definitely. But I have a bunch of decks that I used to teach a bunch of kids how to actually play Pokemon. At one point, I probably taught over 30 kids how to play the game or so. Yeah. I have a bunch of fun decks set aside kind of for that exact purpose. That was a long match to get through. But win is a win. So keep going for a little bit longer. I'm happy with how the live stream and everything is sounding. Give another quick peek while the match gets set up. Cool. We'll leave these on for a second to see how it sounds on the other end. Alrighty, let's see. This is a tough hand. I guess we start with Heatran. Yeah. Not optimal, but let's see what happens. It's possible that they have a weak Pokemon out there, so I could take an early. Not great. If I top deck a Welder, then there's stuff I can do. Okay, Jirachi, close, but not quite. Okay, so there is one more thing. I probably would have wanted to put out one of these guys, because then I could have retreated and used... Because then I could have used a Stellar Wish, but we'll try to make the best of thing. Try to make the best of a situation. Burn my deck a little bit. And just pass for now. Just keep hitting things a little late. I'll see. I'll play it out. I could top deck Boss's Order or something, and then be able to knock out that Zacian. So my goal would be to have the best turn of my life and knock out that Zacian. If I would have not done how they did this, I would have kept that ADP out here, because if you get off that that ultimate ray, if that attack stays out and you have the Zacian charge up plus that guy, then you basically win. You put your opponent to checkmate. Okay, here we go. This is not impossible anymore. I definitely want to go for that Welder. Let's see. I want to grab Dedenne. Dedenne? Dedenne. It's not impossible. 2 Zigzagoons, and then we're going to say goodbye to the Zacian. Cool. I'm not hopeful that my opponent won't have some way to counteract. I need to get fire energy. Well, let's see. Do just like this. And then hopefully, let's go ahead. I want to just discard as many. It's exactly the same. We'll really maximize. I know what we'll do. We'll really maximize out this Crow. This Crobat V. Crobat V is Prez. I need to remember that. Sweet. Wait, what? I thought his weakness was... Oh no, 220. I'm dumb. I thought close knockout. What did I do wrong? Oh, his attack only... That's Charizard VMAX. Okay, I messed up there. Probably could have kept doing some things there, too. I was getting that Charizard V mixed up with Charizard VMAX. His first attack only does 80 at the Charizard V stage. Well, we'll do one more match, and then I'll probably wrap up after that. Tonight was a great live stream. I got my first follower. Yay. Am I ending tonight's live stream with against a water deck? That might not be good. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Frostmoth 130. Okay, so they play things like Crobat V and stuff, so we can work with that. Let's see. Let's just start with discarding. We might even just dig it. I think we'll just start with digging. What's the probability of me hitting a Pokemon? And then we can really... We'll start with Dedenne. Cool. We can work with this. Let's put back Heatran for now. Might even actually. Combat B, we'll bench the Zigzagoon. I don't remember what his exact HP is. Actually, we'll get that Charizard V out of danger. Sweet. Now we also have another welder here. Let's see. Let's spread the energy out. That didn't really pay out the way I wanted it to. I should have put down one. Yay, Marnie. Sometimes it's always really funny to see what Marnie does, because my opponent obviously doesn't know what my hand is, but that Marnie might have just saved. Yeah, Marnie might have just saved the day. Oh, it's just 60. Okay, maybe it didn't save the day. I think we're just gonna pass for now. Probably just gonna pass. If they have boss's order or anything, then they're gonna target one of my Charizards. 160, 100, 260, 320. It only puts it at 220, right? 160 plus 160, yeah. Two sixty. Yeah, so I probably want to evolve still this turn. Unless I'm off somewhere by my math. Yes, that is, I'm fine with that. I needed that bench space open. But we're... Not quite, though.